Hey Libra, welcome to my channel, Sayre Tarot. Do you ever have those days when you go, like, who am I? I've been working so much. Who am I? So I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for your likes, shares, donations, your subscriptions, and booking readings with me, buying product from me, just being part of my experience and allowing me to be part of yours. So we're going to do a past, present, and future for the next, this is like 2 weeks, but it can be from last year or it can be in a year. Could resonate all or in part. You know how that goes. So we're going to start with the Gothica Tarot. Oh, here we go. Well, we've got 7 of Wands. And right here, it kind of looks like a bit of a cat fight. I love that. Let's just state what it is. This is the past. Okay, this is the present. I have the Magician reversed. So this is like, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. It's a trick, okay? And then the next card in the future is High Priestess reversed. High Priestess reversed. So we're having a bit of blocked energy. So let's talk about this. So this is being defensive, having to defend oneself in the past, the 7 of Pentacles. There's obstacles, obstacles. And they're setting. And because in this reading it's here, that means that it's kind of the basis of whatever this is. Okay? So the present, let's go into the Magician. So this is a trick. It's an illusion. When this is reversed, and I don't always read it that way sometimes, when it's upright, this is, you have everything you need to create amazing things, even somebody floating in the air. But when this is reversed, it's an illusion that is self-serving. Okay. So you may be looking around and saying, and there's a lot of stuff that's not real here. And somebody's trying to pull the wool over my eyes or our eyes. Okay. So the future is, a High Priestess reversed is, this is not being able to know what's coming. This is not having the knowing from our higher self. This is being blocked intuitively. And arguments, obstacles, and illusions, living in an illusion, it does block our higher selves, because if we're in the illusion, we can't see beyond it. Therefore, we're not tapping into our higher self to read between the lines. Wow. All right, so let's go back to, I'm just asking me to shuffle a couple more times. So sorry about my throat chakra. Let's go back to the past and take a look at that. I mean, this is a feminine energy here. You maybe had, might have a family member or something that you've been struggling with. Maybe this is 2 sides of yourself. Oh, well, that's interesting. Maybe there's obstacles you need to conquer within yourself because you're lying to yourself about something, and therefore you can't see what's real because you can't feel it. You can't feel. Yeah, you're unable to tap into. But this is the future though. Are you aware that you can tap into it and find out what the truth is? Sometimes though, Libra, the details aren't important. What's important is a guidance. Sometimes it takes years to find out what the truth is if somebody's really good at hiding something, including ourselves. Okay? So let's look at the past. There we go. 2 of Cups. Reversed. This is, you see, I have 2 feminines here, and I have this guy right here. See that guy right there? And he actually has his hand over his face. Like, well, I don't know, because it looks all good, but it's like, I don't know. This is, 2 of Cups is, it's like divine love, but it's also the masculine and feminine side of ourselves, okay? How we hold our own cup of love, the two sides. It's like yin and yang, okay? And it all looks good from the outside. It looks balanced like Libra, right? Like Libra is a symbol. This guy's going, there's not balance here. Here's the fight. Okay, backstory. Okay, let's get one more card. So this is decisions that, we thought either you thought you had your life in order, you thought you were emotionally balanced, and then find out that things are triggering you. Excuse me. Causing chaos. Causing disruption and major obstacles. Here's a 2 of Pentacles reversed. Another 2. Okay. This is where one might have been in 2 worlds, 2 minds. Now that is reduced. So there's like financial loss. It's no longer being a choice and no longer having a choice and not being chosen. What does that mean? I'm going to do one more card there. Here's a chaos card in competition. So yeah, somebody was not chosen. So whether it was for, it could have been for anything. There's, a lot of cards will show lovers. Maybe, this is weird, Libra. Maybe you chose everyone but you. Maybe you juggled all this stuff for others, but you didn't choose you. So it could have been somebody choosing you, or it could have been you choosing yourself, okay? I don't usually say that, but it's kind of what's coming through. It's this self-illusion. Okay, so let's look at the present energy. I have the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles is feeling like we're the outsider, okay? It's like that lack mentality. And so this individual is and this is Earth energy, sitting here, and it feels like she's been there for a minute. Like, why? What's going on here? 5 is the number of challenge and change. There was a 5 here also. Here's the next 5, High Priest. High Priest says, well, this is dogma, okay? So a High Priest is the way we've always done things. It's the structure. Hey, we've always done it this way. You've always been this way. We've always had the illusion, it's religion, it's patriarchy, but it can also be spiritual guidance. But here it feels like it's the stuck energy of, like, don't try to rock the boat. This is the way we've been doing things the whole time. You're going to feel as an outsider, you'll always be shut out, and that's just the way it is. You see how different that is. I'm going to get one more card there. 11. So I have 11, and this deck's a little bit different. In this deck, 11 is strength, instead of strength being 8. So here, we're lacking, and so it being 11, it's about balance. So all 2s are about balance too. Do you have the strength to bring yourself back into balance, to see through the illusion? Does somebody have the strength to do this? So Libra, you could be saying, that's not me, that's them, and that's great. That's fine. So it doesn't, it could be wherever you're at in this picture. Of course, I have to pick a side just to tell the story. So strength is like, do you have the strength to see through the illusion? Not this strength. You see how brutal this is? To burn it down, to slay the dragon. Say, I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to slay the dragon. How do you do it without slaying the dragon then? How do you create balance and see through the illusion without confronting it head on? So strength is a card of Leo. Leo is about the heart, and it's about being brave enough to confront what needs to be confronted. But it's a place of passion, because I'm passionate about it needing to change. I'm passionate about defending this. It's important. It's being courageous. Okay, so let's look at the future here. That would be just being blocked and shut off from our higher self. And here's 8. So here's 8, and this is how, excuse me, justice. So this is your card. Justice is your card. And we're balancing. We have this woman here holding the sword of truth. And on the scale, she has a skull and a rose. So we're going to pick death or creation, death or life, death or beauty. Because storms pass. See, there's like a storm cloud behind her. We don't know if it's come or it's gone, but storms will pass. It's up to us to find our own balance and create our own justice in our life and not wait for others to do that for us. This is the ending of the cycle. This is the world. And we don't have to do anything. You know, sometimes I just talk in the way I do. Because, sometimes I'm being guided in the words. And I think I have this amount of control, but it actually works through me. So, the World card, 21. This is the end of the cycle. Getting past your own blocks in your intuition. And because it's like not listening to yourself, not listening to what you knew was happening, not listening to the red flags, and being able to see them now, okay? It's the things you can't see that give you the most information. It's the things not spoken, Libra, that give you the most information. They're really asking me to give this to you over and over. So, bringing in your own justice by looking at what the truth is. And changing what needs to be changed and facing the adversity. Being brave and courageous to slay the dragons in your life. This will end this old cycle of illusion. And the next card is the Ten of Pentacles. And you may rebuild a true legacy, a good legacy, a family legacy, inheritance, generational inheritance. And being ruled by Venus, this is something that you want. You want family. Typically, you want abundance. But you want balance because it's about being fair. It's about being treated fair. It's about what is fair, what is right. This is not something you can create when you're in an illusion, okay? It's really important to face the illusions that we've been under. Take each piece at a time because I know how overwhelming it can be. And once we start seeing it, we see the cracks in it, in everything. We see a little bit more. But you know what? Seeing the truth gives you more options and it gives you more power. And the ability to draw what you love towards you. And knowing it'll be there. It'll always be there. Because you're powerful and you're deserving of it. So, I'm going to give you just one more card because this was a lot of information. There it is. Giggle. I'm going to read this one to you. This is the elk. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Here's a deer. Yep, it's a deer. I know. I don't know how I confused those. Okay. Giggle, laugh, smile, comedy, fun, and play. Deer tells you to giggle. He feels that your laughter has been stifled by life's difficulties and pain. Smiling is a start, and oftentimes giggle follows. Giggling is something we notice with young children as it is part of their natural existence. Adults tend to lose their silliness and amusement at life because of the burden of pain, but by being childlike and giggling, there's a release of stress. An essential part of your daily life should include smiles, laughs, humor, and giggles. Read, tell a joke, or turn on a comedy on your television. or your laptop or your iPad or your phone. Before you know it, the giggle will become natural to you. Don't worry about the judgment from others. Create a playful environment at work and home, but know that you cannot make someone be motivated. That comes from within each individual person. Just plant the seed, water it daily, and remember to fertilize and watch the bloom that appear. Spend more time with those who make you smile and laugh, and less time with those who make you sad. Surrounding yourself with happy people creates a happy life. The world can be changed. Your world can be changed, and it can be as simple as smiling at someone who looks sad, waving in a car that is having a difficult time turning, offering a hug to a perfect stranger who is having a bad day, or making a small talk with the cashier who looks depressed. Some may call it pay it forward or random acts of kindness, but some call it a normal part of their day. What happens is that with each one of these acts, it creates a ripple effect that raises the vibration of the universe. It starts with you. And also, they would like me to tell you that please remember that as you grow and you conquer and you slay your demons, you inspire so many people to do the same. And that is a ripple effect. It's huge. So, I love you, Libra. You're stronger than you know. Take care.